Nvidia's stunning AI-related outlook sparked a worldwide wave of record highs in equity markets today, Thursday, the 22nd of February 2024, including the first peak for Japan's Nikkei since 1989. Leading cloud computing companies plan to boost their capital expenditures to satisfy demand for artificial intelligence training and inference, and it appears that virtually all this spending will fall into Nvidia's pockets, according to the folks at Morningstar. More importantly, they anticipate a healthy growth for Nvidia's data center revenue beyond 2024, as Nvidia's CUDA software should contribute to strong consumer stickiness for existing AI models and workloads. Okay, you must have definitely heard that its total revenue in January quarter was $22.1 billion, up 22% sequentially, up 265% year over year, and ahead of guidance to $20 billion. Okay, so the business outlook they have is that Nvidia has a wide economic moat thanks to its market leadership in graphics processing units. You know that very well. And indeed software tools needed to enable the exponential growing market around artificial intelligence. In the long run, they expect tech titans to strive to find second sources or in-house solutions to diversify away from Nvidia in AI, but most likely these efforts will chip away at but not supplant Nvidia's AI dominance. So Nvidia's GPUs handle parallel processing workloads using many cores to efficiently process data at the same time. In contrast, central processing units or CPUs such as Intel's processors for PCs and servers, or Apple's processors for its Macs and iPhones, process the data of zeros and ones in a serial fashion. The wheel house of GPUs has been the gaming market, and Nvidia's GPU graphic cards have long been considered best of breed. More recently, cryptocurrency miners found a need for parallel processing GPUs, leading to a boom and a bust cycle for Nvidia. More important, parallel processing has emerged as a near requirement to accelerate AI workloads. Nvidia took an early lead in AI GPU hardware, but more important, developed a proprietary software platform, CUDA, and these tools allow AI developers to build their models with Nvidia. So they believe Nvidia not only has a hardware lead, but benefits from high customer switching costs around CUDA, making it unlikely for another GPU vendor to emerge as a leader in AI training. Okay, so that's the business outlook, and indeed, it goes on and on. So the stock up 16.31% today, the 22nd of February 2024. Let's see what's going on with its chart here. Let's look at Nvidia. Okay, NVDA. Okay, yesterday we did cover it, and this is its 1 minute chart. Okay, so because it's a very short term chart, the Fibonacci projections tend to have a tendency to recalculate sooner than later. So we have an upper projection of 795.46. That should be a new high. That will be a 52-week high, or a new high, an all-time high as well for the stock. $785, and it seems the downward projection here is expanding or moving downwards slightly. It seems we have $783 there, and the forecast on this chart is that the moving average, the 20 period moving average, is going to decline. Let's look at I think I saw $781 yesterday. and on its daily chart. I want to believe, was it daily, or was it its daily chart? Yes, I think 784. I think that was where we saw it, but it has now been surpassed. Has 780. I think indeed it was, and has that price has been broken, and we don't have any upper projections so far. This being I would say still a pretty much a one-day chart is. I would say it's still a very much short-term chart, short-term model. We have that its 10-period moving average is projecting weakness all the way towards Friday, the 1st of March, and we have downward projections here. You would be brave to call any downward projection on Nvidia today, 746, and then we have 734, and then let's see what we have on its 1 week chart. What do we have on its 1 week chart? Nothing, no upper projection. We may have something. Let's look at the 45-minute chart and see what we have. Do we have any upper projection? Yes, we have upper projections. We have 837.90. 837.90. Take note of that. We may not find anything further than that. 837.90 on its 45-minute chart. Let's look at its 15-minute chart. We might find something higher than that. Let's see, we have 801, not 802, nothing higher than that. We might even find something. Let's look at its hourly chart. Let's look at the 2-hour chart. All of these are just arbitrary search, an arbitrary search for an upper projection, something that is better than what we already have. So we don't have anything better. You may have something better, and let's look at 4-hour chart before we move on to the next stock. Okay, we have here, we may have something. We have 831, so we still have something. We have 837.9 is higher than 830.94, but they're still very much closely related. So we're gonna move on to let's see, what are we moving on to? We're moving on to AMD. It makes appropriate sense to look at AMD. AMD is pretty much related as well. Okay, AMD, what do we have? It's up 11.45%. Is it drawing sympathy from Nvidia? Possibly. Let's see. Let's see what we have for AMD, whether we have any reports. Okay, we don't have any fresh report for the stock. Okay, let's see what's going on with the stock. AMD up 11.4%. On this 1-minute chart, we have an upper projection of $183.83, but downward projections go all the way down to 181.43. Let's look at its 15-minute chart and see what we have, whether they're upper projections. We are in search of these upper projections. On this 15-minute chart, a slight movement, or rather some amount of weakness is forecasted for its 15-period moving average. Not that this will be of any use to you, but we have 186.51 as the most upper projection so far on this 15-minute chart. 186.51, and then let's move on to its 45-minute chart and see what we have. On this 45-minute chart, we have okay, the Fibonacci grid has not been recalculated, given this spike we had today for the stock 11.24%. Let's look at its 1 hour chart and see. Okay, we have 187.02. okay, higher than what we already have. 187.02, 187.02. Let's look at its 2 hour chart. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, we have something there. We have 187.11. okay, let's look at the 4 hour chart and see. We have 188.55, 188.55, and then we also have downward projections, just as you know very well. Okay, let's look at its daily chart and see what we have. On its daily chart, let's see, we have interesting chart here. 188.32, 193, 194.4, 203.75, and 213.75, and all the way towards 245.81. So on its 20-day moving average, sideways movement is forecasted. Currently they are forecasted, and then up till for the next 3 trading sessions after today, and then the next one will be, the fourth one will be Wednesday the 28th of February. It's some weakness is projected, and then a spike all the way towards 197.71 by Friday the 1st of March, 197.71, and this is actually its moving average, not its price itself. So if that turns out to be true, then we may have a price higher than 197.71. So let's quickly move on to SOUN, SoundHound. SoundHound is one of those companies that are probably a customer to Nvidia, buying all those chips to build train for their training inferences. SoundHound is likely to be one of them. Yeah. Okay. On its daily chart, the stock is up 4.51%, and the Fibonacci grid has not recalculated anything. Okay. So let's do we look at for its hourly chart. Let's look at its hourly chart. Let's look at the 4 hour chart and see what we can find here. Okay, we have projections. We have an upper projection. We have a $4.7, and you might say all we do is just being perma bullish. We'll try our best to balance things out. Okay, on this 2 hour chart, weakness is projected, and then a spike afterwards. Not that it will be of much help to you since it's just an hourly chart, but interesting enough, we have $3.98 has it printed. That it's not far from where it is right now. $4.24, and all the way towards $4.87 on this 2 hour chart. Let's look at its 1 hour chart and see. On its 1 hour chart, what do we have? We have 5.11. Below that we have 4.64, and then let's look at its 45-minute chart. Let's see this 45-minute chart. Let's see, we have 4.04, 4.15, 4.25, 4.34, 4.47, 4.63 and all the way towards 5.11. Let's jump all the way to the 1 minute chart. Let's see whether we have anything higher than 5.11. We have 4.04. That's the highest. Yeah. So there might be some news out there for SOUN, but we are not looking at that. Let's look at MNPR. MNPR. Let's see what we have. There's some news here for MNPR. Let's see. Monopath therapeutic shares rise on promising clinical cancer treatment trial results, and the stock gained its 2.46%. This is its 1 minute chart. It has an upper projection of 1.14, and then below that we have 1.07. Okay, let's look at its 45 minute chart and see what we have. Okay, we have 1.13, 1.38, and then all the way towards 2.03. Indeed, since it has spiked today, there's a good chance it may market participants may take off, may take their money off the stock. So we have 0.9785, we have 0.8463, and the downward projections go all the way down to 0.3270. And then let's look at its daily chart and see what we have. Okay, with this spike, the stock has exceeded all of its Fibonacci projections. So let's look at Tesla. Okay, Tesla is forecasted to show weakness up till Tuesday the 27th of February, and then attempt to pivot and then even decline further all the way down to 168.17. This is what is forecasted for its 20 period moving average. But regardless of all of those, it has an upper projection of 202.33, and we have 210.87, 219.41, 230, 231.05, 246.58, and then $290.05 for Tesla. Yeah, Tesla and indeed EV stocks, they have not been doing well of late. Let's look at the two other EV stock. RIVN is down 25.86%. What happened today? Is its earnings. Let's see. RIVN Automotive is maintained outperformed by Evercore ISI. Let's see, we might find something here. Let's see, RIVN. Let's see whether there's any report from Morningstar. No report, not covered by them. Okay, let's return to TradingView. We might find some news behind this retracement. Let's see. Let's see what's behind this. Let's see. RIVN cut to underweight from neutral by JP Morgan. Okay, today the company reported a wider than expected loss for its fourth quarter and announced plans to reduce its salaried workforce by around 10% to help further improve costs. RIVN reported the fourth quarter revenue of $1.32 billion, which beat a street consensus estimate of $1.26 billion, according to data from Benzinga Pro. The company reported a loss of $1.36 per share, which missed a street estimate of a loss of $1.32 per share. The company said its production of 57,000 vehicles in 20 said it sees a production of 57,000 vehicles in 2024. Sees adjusted EBITDA of a loss of $2.7 billion for 2024. So, but there was something distasteful there for market participants, and they clearly took their money off the stock. Let's see. Okay, it's this looks like is this a 52-week low for RIVN? Okay, I'm not exactly sure, but it has a downward projection of 8.78. Outside that, we have 14.61 dollars, and as an upper projection, and then above that we have 18.25. Above that we have 19.35. Above that we have 20.45, and our projections go all the way towards 29.91, rather $30. Well, on a day that it reported I think better than expected earnings outcomes, but there was something there that didn't impress market participants for sure, and this is the reason why we're looking at a significant plunge in the stock, 25.86%. So given all of that, let's move on to LCID and see what's going on here with Lucid. Okay, Lucid is equally down significantly as well, 17.03%. It's earnings that has disappointed. Let's see. Okay, there might be some news somewhere, but what we know is that it has a downward projection of 2.78, and then next one is 2.46. Downward projections go all the way down to $1.08, and then we have an upper projection of 3.84 dollars. It has actually traded to such levels as of not just a few days ago. Outside that, we have 5.59 as the most upper projection for Lucid. There might be some news out there. Let's see whether we can find it. Lucid Group analysts caught their forecast after Q4 results. One EV startup stock is beating the rest by a lot. Okay, 5 investors betting big on Lucid Motors stock. Okay, stock down nearly 20%. Okay, after the company reported its Q4 earnings. Okay, company delivered 1,734 vehicles during the Q4, down from 1,932. The market is just about to close. In 2023, they made their first strategic technology arrangement to gain the market share, completed the air lineup, and unveiled their gravity, according to their CTO Peter Rollins. Okay. Okay, let's got see the largest investors. PIF a year, $1.37 billion. Vanguard is 3.25 million shares. BlackRock 49.35 million shares. State Street 19.82 million shares. Geo, their capital management, 14.54 million shares. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So see what you make of all of these stocks. Nvidia, let's see what's going on. The market has just closed. Market has just closed now. Nvidia, let's round up. NVDA closed with a gain of 16.16. AMD closed with a gain of 10.65%. SOUN SoundHound gained 6.29%. MNPR up 92.98%, rallied a bit more in this post-market session, or rather just before the market closed. And then let's look at Tesla. Let's see, 1.38%. RIVN and RIVN lost 25.6%. LCID lost 17.57%. So thank you very much for watching this video.